Um, well, before I forget to do this for the umpteenth time, happy Sunday, everyone. A thought literally just occurred before I pressed record, by the way. I'm both sad and tired. I mean, I was already tired, and I'll explain why in a few minutes. But I just realized my low is that literally my low is right before I press record. I just realized that I'm sad. So why am I sad? This is the second to last time I get to wear this jersey for the year. Yeah, this is the penultimate video that you will see me be wearing this jersey. Crazy, right? I mean, look, all good things have to come to an end. I know that, of course. But the fact that we're this far into the season, we're at Championship Sunday. Like, the two biggest games that aren't the Super Bowl are this year, or today. And, I mean, look, my computer's like right there. I know for a fact I don't need it. Because it's only 2 games. So, I'll be making my picks in a moment. So, that's my low. The fact that, yeah, this season went by way too fast. But through all the highs and lows, I had a lot of fun. My high is, well, actually my high lasts about from the time I left this apartment, which was around, I was gone from this apartment for nearly 11 hours yesterday. When I say I was gone for 11 hours, what I mean is I left at 3:45 in the afternoon to go to church. I didn't get back until after 2 a.m. That is hands down the latest I have ever been up and out since, I don't think I even did that. Well, actually, I did do that in college once. But as an adult who lives on his own, excuse me, as an adult who lives on his own, that's the latest I've ever been out. I mean, and it's so freaky too. Like, even up at Cuca Lake with the Swits right there, like, they pretty much close shop at 1 a.m. And I'm a mile away from there. I mean, I could walk from the Swits back to my cottage, and I wouldn't be home that late. But I wound up going to bed at 2:45 in the morning. And it was like 8:15 when I got up. That's not a good thing. But I can honestly tell you it was worth it. What I did was absolutely stupid in the grand scheme of things, but it was worth it. To further explain what kind of night I had last night, my act of kindness was to message a friend when I got back here, which I did. Although, literally before I started recording this video, I'm thinking, okay, like, my friend, I forgot to tell my friend to message me when she gets home. The friend happened to be a girl. And I didn't tell her to message me if she made it home safe. So I'm like, man, I hope she responded. She responded. She said thank you. So at this moment, I can infer that at, 3:33 in the morning, she saw my message and she responded. So, I mean, I'm going to be seeing my friend later today. So, Well, we'll see. We'll see if she's there. So you're probably wondering, what happened? Well, my afternoon started getting hectic because I was getting ready to go to Great Gatsby Night over at the Illegal Tap House. And trying to adjust my suspenders was a nightmare and a half. I mean, for the most part, I figured it out, but it was still a pain. So leave here around 4:15. Church starts at 4. It's only about a half mile away from here. So go to church. It was a very wonderful, wonderful afternoon. And then, I went over to a illegal tap house. Now, I arrived a little bit early, so to see some of the people who were working there. I offered to help if I could. That's actually another act of kindness. I did offer to help set up if they needed it. So, yeah, yeah, if I ever arrive early, like, don't assume I won't just sit around and do nothing. I really do want to help out if ever possible, you know? But, everything was fine. The event started. It was a lot of fun. There was a giant table that had like chips and pretzels and popcorn. It was popcorn made from a popcorn machine from the 90s, so it was good popcorn. There was mixed nuts everywhere. And up at the bar, you could order like snacks and drinks. And it was funny because the two of the people who were working there, I know very well. And I gave them jars of pickles, and one of the people working there actually gave me free samples of the snacks that they were offering. So I tried, because the only thing, I didn't try the sausage rolls. She didn't give me the sausage rolls. But she gave me the deviled eggs, which, deviled eggs, here's the thing. There are people I know who like deviled eggs, or people I know who don't like deviled eggs. I see both sides of the argument. I mean, I was 28 years old when I finally gave him a chance. So, you can only imagine. But yeah, deviled eggs are good. And the other snack was like a pickled veg with a shrimp. So, that was good. That was actually that might have been one of my favorite shrimps I've ever had. I mean, it's not libs, but, it was really, really good. Before I continue on with that, how about I make my NFL picks right now? Because what I have to tell you is kind of a long story. So, regarding the, I'll do my NFL picks at the end, I'm sorry. So, around 6:30 roughly, a friend of mine who I saw there, she's with her friends, and it's a member, and it was, if you're wondering, it was another member of the Blythe family, and she offered me to go with her and her friends for a girls' night. So, yeah, I got to go to my first girls' night. How the hell did that happen? Okay, so we hang out in Illegal for a little bit, and then we went all over the place. We stayed at Illegal for a little bit, and then we went to Patrick's. Now, I eaten at Patrick's before, and Patrick's is good. I should put it on if I have time, I'll put it on the cut list at some point. I just didn't really feel like doing anything yet. But Patrick's is good. I had the spinach artichoke dip, and with a chicken, bacon, ranch panini with the serve of fries. It was quite good. It was actually very, Patrick's is good food. Patrick's does legit have good food. It does. Although Patrick's, from my experience, people go to Patrick's to end their night. And most people don't really go in the beginning. So we all stayed at Patrick's till 9 something. I think it was 9:30 or whatever. And then a few people went over to Pick's, and a few Pick's Pub, and then the rest of us went to Round and Third for a little bit. I really wasn't having much to eat. I just had like water or nothing at all. So we hang out around 3rd, and then we heard there was someone else who was another friend of theirs at Pix, so we all wanted to go to Pix anyway. And that's pretty much where I stayed until 2 o'clock in the morning. We got there at like 10. I was there for well over 3.5 hours. That's insane. I had to do my live vlog last night in my car because I didn't want to leave. Yeah, I mean, again, when a girl invites you to go to girls' night with them, like, you say yes. You do not say no to that. And boy, a part of me is kind of regretting that because I am tired. I am so tired, guys. Like, I'm amazed I'm awake right now. I am stunned I am even awake at the moment. Because, well, it's going to hit me at some point. Like, probably after I stop recording and start uploading this video, that's when I'm like... Anyway, I mean, before anyone's wondering, yeah, I did have a few, like, the only thing I really had was, like, shots, but not, like, the ABV in the shots was, like, nothing. So, you know, I was doing pretty good. You know, and it's funny, pretty much from Pix Pub to get here to my apartment is essentially one giant straight line. I mean, it sort of weaves and sort of meanders a little bit, but for the most part, it is one straight line. So, I mean, again, I didn't feel tipsy, I didn't feel under the influence. I really felt like, I really did feel fine. And obviously, I got here safe and sound, so, you know, no harm, no foul. I mean, it's not like a week ago where I had like 6 cocktails and a spicy dill pickle shot. Like, I was much more inebriated a week ago than I was last night. And I still drove safely. But man, last night was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I probably got like 5.5 hours of sleep, but you know what? It was totally worth it. Even if like the level of tiredness I'm gonna be feeling in about several hours from now, yeah, it was worth it. So, speaking of things that are worth it, Championship Sunday. We're here now. The second last NFL Sunday we're gonna have this year. The second to last time I'm wearing this jersey. And it just boggles my mind that we're already here. You know, January has been one crazy month. Actually, you know what? I should say, before I continue, I just want to say, like, remember how I mentioned how on Friday night the most awkward thing happened to me, and like, I didn't really say it out loud, I was kind of worried like that would be the majority of what I was thinking about this weekend. Last night I had so much fun I almost completely forgot about it. Like, that's huge. I should tell you right away what kind of night I had. Okay, so back to making the NFL picks, because I really do have some picks. Look, the first game is going to be the AFC Championship game. The San Francisco 49ers at the Baltimore Ravens. Now, the entirety of the internet has been saying anything to avoid a Taylor Swift Super Bowl. Which would be if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl at all, it will be a Taylor Swift Super Bowl. But I think it's supposed to be worse if it's Chiefs and 49ers, Even though I think Chiefs and 49ers would be a great Super Bowl because it'd be a rematch of Super Bowl 54, which we just had like 6 years ago. Or, no. It was 3 years ago. Yeah, it was 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago that the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs met in the Super Bowl. I mean, Super Bowl rematches have existed before. I mean, you know, the Cowboys and the Steelers, the Cowboys and the Bills, the Giants and the Patriots. So, the Patriots and the Rams. So, Super Bowl rematches, they have happened before. But, considering that the crux of the entirety of how big and hyped up of an event that Super Bowl would be rests on Taylor Swift rather than, you know, the actual players of the game themselves. I think that's what's rubbing a lot of people the wrong way, and I see it. I mean, I literally just did a video about my thoughts on Taylor Swift the other day, which, seriously, no one's seen that video. Like, seriously, Taylor Swift is like the big, I'm getting sidetracked. For TLDR, I do like Taylor Swift, I really do. I really do feel she's an unbelievable talent when she sings. You know, there's nothing fake about her. You know, you can make an argument that she's the white Beyonce if you want to go that route. The problem is, though, her songs are either annoying, overly preachy, or just bad. I mean, she can sing, but again, I say bad, the messages behind some of her songs are bad. I mean, songs like Bad Blood, Shake It Off, I Promise That You'll Never Find Another Like Me, like Trouble, like Are You Ready for This? Like, those are bad songs. I mean, there's some good songs too. You know, The Archer, Anti-Hero, Style, Wildest Dreams. And I will admit again, We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. A guilty pleasure of mine. But I can definitely see why no one wants Taylor Swift at that Super Bowl. I totally get it. Which is why, to appease them, I'm picking the Ravens to win that game. I think it's about time Lamar Jackson finally made it to the Super Bowl. And if all goes well, I honestly, you know what, right now, I would say that Lamar Jackson and the Ravens are going to win the Super Bowl this year. Right now, I would, like, if Buffalo had won the other day, I'd be singing a different tune. Not because I'm surrounded by the Bills Mafia, but I really do feel that on paper, Buffalo really is just about as good as the Ravens, if not better. The Chiefs, I don't see them winning at all. Not at Baltimore. You know, the only thing Lamar Jackson has to do is put together. And I think he's going to do that. Now regarding the other game, the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Look, I get it. The Detroit Lions have never been in the Super Bowl, and this is the closest they have ever gotten. America as a whole wants the Lions to go to the Super Bowl. America as a whole wants the Lions to win the Super Bowl. What Dan Campbell has done for that team is nothing short of unbelievable. And, you know, trading Matthew Stafford for Jared Goff is really paying its dividends. Especially when the Ravens beat Matt Stafford and the Rams a couple weeks ago. So, I really do feel for the Lions. I really do. But the 49ers last week, when they played against the Packers, they did not play a very good game. They did not remotely play to the level that they are capable of playing. And they still wound up beating Green Bay. I can't even imagine what would happen if the Niners played to their full potential today. And I think they will. I think Brock Purdy is going to, Listen, Brock Purdy already destroyed the narrative that he's Mr. Relevant. He's already done that. At least in my eyes, anyway. He's more than capable of getting to the Super Bowl. And frankly, today's the day he's going to do it. I think Deebo Samuel and Christian McCaffrey are going to have monster games. George Kittle is going to be playing out of his mind today. I really think the Niners are going to win this. So, I'm going to have it be a rematch of Super Bowl 47. The Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. Those are the teams I'm picking to go to the Super Bowl. But, only time will tell. I hope you all like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humble to make this video for all of you guys watching today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And remember, if you guys want to talk, channel is here to London. You always be back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.